Well, this episode is going to be a bit weird. Both segments in the episode today did not have any, well, it didn't have PJ and it didn't have Super Pac. So that's good. But the writing is just as bad. This first segment, the old Pac Man and the sea. It's basically Atlantis. Or about Atlantis. Or the Pac Man version of Atlantis. Which obviously means that they had to call it Paclantis. It's so shit. The people around fish, they know of stuff going on the surface, but they still try to get the ghosts and Pac Man to chase each other, and oh god, why? Alright, let's just go through this slowly. The immediate puns begin with Bermuda Triangle. Already we are at fuck off levels of stupid. Already, just that one name. Anyway, the ghosts and Mesmeron. I keep wanting to say Mesmeron. I don't know why. They're under the sea in a submarine, following Pac Man and a captain who's nameless, as they try to ship over the Pac pellets underneath trash somehow, and Mesmeron fires the ghosts from the submarine to the ship like rockets, trying to missiles, that type of thing, trying to sink the ship, which they do, and then they crash in Atlantis underneath the sea. And the ghosts are called weird by the Atlantis beings. I mean, they're right, but not in the way that they think. Turns out they do, like I said, they do know of Pac Man and the ghosts on the surface, so they set up a chomp chase the next day, but instead of being guests or whatever, they end up in the dungeon. All of them. All 7 of them. They easily escape, however, because this episode's only 11 minutes long. Of course, we've got to get through this as quickly as possible. So they escape, except not, because the moment that they get outside, they realise they're in the arena, and they the leader of Atlantis says that the chomping begins now. So the ghosts do their running around shtick after the Pac people, and the ghosts win. They straight up win. And then they decide to go after the fish people because fuck it. Just fuck this episode. Mesmeron finds the sunken city and tries to grab the pellets from the sunken ship earlier. Pac Man stops them despite being in the chomped status. And then the fish people and Pac Man and the captain all begin chomping after the ghosts. And of course, they save the day, so Pac Man gets the girl, which in this situation is a fish princess with buck teeth. Because, of course, we can't have actually ugly people in the show. We can only have caricatures. Fuck this episode. Fuck this segment. Moving on to Public Pack Enemy number 1. Fuck this segment too, because everyone's an idiot in this episode at some point. Everyone. It's the story of Prince and the Pauper, except instead of a prince, it's a prisoner. And instead of a pauper, it's Pac Man. The prisoner's called Pretty Boy Pac, which they could not be lazier if they tried. He escapes from prison. The news gets out. The the Pac Man, that's the hero of everything, misses the news repeatedly throughout the day, gets caught in a bank due to mistaken identity, and gets taken to prison. Um, Pretty Boy Pac has become the Pac family that we know of. So he literally swaps places. Um, it's so shit. It all works out in the end, of course, but it is so boring. It's just boring. fuck this episode. See you guys tomorrow.